Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family of the Coverkiller Nation, do you know somebody who's like this?
Oh my god, I can't believe it! Brady broke up with me! This is the worst thing that ever happened to me! I just can't take it anymore! I can't take it anymore! I'm gonna kill myself! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna do it! Oh, I'm gonna do it! Yeah, you know what's gonna make me feel better instead? I'm gonna listen to a bunch of Fall Out Boy and Attack and My Chemical Romance. Yeah, I'm also gonna post this on Facebook. I want to kill myself. If you care about me, you'll stop me.
Wow. If you're like me, Coverkiller Nation, you actually know a couple of people that are like this. Either that, or maybe you have been that way yourself. I hope not. But ladies and gentlemen, if you are like me, Coverkiller Nation, you understand that that is not from emo music. Instead, it's actually from emo fans. Yes, emo fans, not emo music. No, boys and girls are just no longer capable of dealing with the simplicities of something like a breakup, something that's happened to men and women for the past 5 trillion years. No, it's instead just the way in which their brains have become patterned because of this music that they've listened to, that all of a sudden they've turned into a bunch of raging pussies. And the worst part about it is that they talk tough as though they're raging, hard asses. I was about to say dumbasses, but that's actually what they are. This infomercial's already gone straight to hell, so I might as well just turn it into full-fledged rant mode. Let me first give you a background about emo music. Emo music was concocted about, 10 to 15 years ago, but emotions have always been in music. Emotions are what music has really principally been based around, trying to get your feelings out in the matter of song, in a matter of lyrics and beautiful music that flows around it, or in the case of some other bands, really, really terrible music, but it all depends on who the band is. And just getting it out there to the public, and people react to it because people can relate to it. Either that or people can't relate to it. Either that or people just really like sci-fi stuff or dragons and fantasy. Either that or they love Teddy Pendergrass and Barry White and use the movie to try to, the music to try to get laid, or, try to fuck 5 women at the same time, or fuck 3 dudes and 1 toaster. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking with that stuff, but that's the point. The point is that the music conveys an emotion. However, in the past 10 to 15 years, the term has become transcended. It has actually moved on to mean something else. It means these bands, these recent bands that have come out that have really taken their emotions to the extreme, that really promote things that are not necessarily going to be part of their actual personality, but actually makes them extremely, extremely annoying. Either that, or if we want to be legit about it, slightly suicidal, slightly annoying, very, very whiny. And yes, the vocals are just as whiny. It almost sounds as though they are whining, and I think that's the reason why this lifestyle has really become such an adaptable piece of nonsense, because whining has now all of a sudden overtaken emo fans. Yes, very simply, whining is something that you all do. You don't think about it. The reason why you don't think about it is because you hear whoever from whatever band go, and you're just talking normally, but you're still whining like a crybaby. Yeah, you're still whining like a crybaby. So, you know what? It's not really that big of a difference. Well, Coverkiller Nation, you're actually whining right now about us whining. Am I really? Am I really? No. You know what this is? This isn't whining. This is anger. This is disgust. This is actually kind of humorous, but it's also rage, because you blokes are fucking insane. You're annoying. Get that through your skull. How are you annoying? 2 ways. Firstly, no one gives a fuck about your problems, and if they do, they're wasting their time and their breath and their energy. And number 2, you are some of the most closed-minded individuals that I have ever seen in my entire life. Oh, I listen to everything because I listen to Little Wayne as well as Attack and Asking Alexandria and Midday Parade and My Chemical Romance, and I also enjoy some alternative, but it only has to have lyrics that are depressing. That's fine that you listen to everything. However, whenever you're at the same breath saying, Asking Alexandria and Attack are the hardest bands out there, and you know what? Bands like Suicide Silence or Opeth or Iron Maiden that have to use harsher vocals and don't talk about their emotions and talk about little thingy-dings like books and stuff, those aren't real bands. They suck because they're not talking about their emotions. Listen, if you are unwilling to explore music yet claim to listen to everything, you are a living, walking, breathing oxymoron. There are many, many harder things than the metal that you listen to. In fact, I'm going to give you the same advice that I gave a little 13-year-old schmuck that came into my store. Oh, you like emo and you like screamo. You like pussy metal. His reaction? No, it's the best music out there. What you listen to is pussy metal. Yeah, okay, bro. Sorry. This isn't TeamSpeak and we're not playing Call of Duty. This is real life and that doesn't work here. Listen, don't end up being like Greg in the introduction. Brittany obviously broke up with Greg because of some problem that he had. Probably the fact that he's a raging, whiny pussy. But, Greg, I'm going to give you a piece of advice, too. Greg, Mr. Fictional Character inside of my head, all you have to do is realize that there's other fish in the sea. There's other fish in the sea, Greg. There might be someone out there who's perfect for you. I'm sure there's at least 5 people that are perfect for you. There's probably Rose over here. There's probably Wanda down here. There's Thomasina. And so what if she's a little chubby? Fat girls need love, too. And look at you, man. Look at you with that emo Justin Bieber faux haircut and your man boobs. Listen, man, put down the controller. Stop playing Battlefield 3 and go out and get laid, man! What the fuck? What the... Wait. Let's recap what I just said here. Don't get laid, Greg. You know why? Because one emo meets another emo, they have emo sex, they cry about it afterwards, and then they have an emo baby, and the emo baby tries to kill itself whenever it comes out of the womb by strangling itself with its own umbilical cord. Emo fans, all I ask of you is that if you watch this video and then plan to kill yourself, please just click off the video. I'm not responsible for what you do after you decide to bathe with a toaster. But just don't use a knife. That's too generic. That really is. I can think of 10 other things that you could use to kill yourself instead of a knife that would be a little bit cooler. In fact, I'm going to name some of them now. You could use a microwave. You could use an oven. You could use a toaster oven. You could use an electric buzzsaw. You could use a car door. You could use a candle. You could use some rope. You could drown. You could take a whole bunch of pills and decide that you're just fed up with life. And pills are pretty and they taste like candy and they look like little Jolly Ranchers that aren't quite as sweet as Jolly Ranchers. That was 9. Let me think of a 10th one. Oh, I know. I don't know. Go into your garage and breathe the fumes from your car. Listen. Emo fans, I get it. You're not all the same. But some of you are fucking annoying. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, please help control the emo population. Have your emo kids spayed or neutered. Thanks for listening, folks, and have a dashing night.